Well, I am in trouble to say the least. Hello, everyone. I'm Sundown. We're going to be doing another game devlog. A devlog is what they're called? Yeah. So let me go ahead and also, I recently woke up, if you can't tell. Got some pretty crazy hair. So let's just jump into it. Let me show you. I think we'll just start off every devlog with me jumping into the game, and then we can kind of explain a little more. So let me shrink myself down here. I'll actually just bring the game itself up. We'll just stick it over my face. Give it a moment. It's loading. That's not the Godot thing I wanted. Okay, what the heck? There it is. There it is. Maybe. Haha! Figured it out. I guess I'll full screen it. Perfect. So, yeah, like I said, we're just gonna hop into it here. Let's go new game. Okay, yeah, a couple differences right off the bat. First off, we have some some new items here. We have the little dragon. If I pick him up, I actually shoot out very slow dragon bolts that explode into blood. Yeah, they will actually stick and hold on certain surfaces. So look, boom. Except the problem is, I couldn't figure out how to code it in so that, they follow whatever they stick to, right? But they do stick, and I think they do one more tick of damage, and then they kind of explode and go away. So that was kind of cool for a new, item here. It does not synergize with anything right now, so there is that. Now, I guess I'll die, because I do want to show you the other sort of things. Actually, I think these new animations are different as well. Yeah, like I don't think I've shown those in the previous one. So you'll notice the monkey. This was, I think, no, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Or maybe they were different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were different. Okay, hold on. I guess it doesn't matter. So because they don't synergize, like nothing's gonna happen. But technically, I guess it loaded our game with that, because the saver and loader's right there. So here's our diamond block. I changed how the effects work so they're not so physics based, but if you hit it, you'll see a little boom. Like those effects kind of fall down. This is a Mega Man bullet, by the way. It's basically really fast, which I like. So we'll break this. A ton of particles fall out, and we have our little diamond there. So I'll pick it up. So now we have our Mega Man diamond bullets. Now, diamond essentially makes you shoot slower. The Mega Man makes you shoot faster, so this bullet kind of evens out. Yeah, and so there's a combo you can see right there that's built in. I've also added in the Gungeon bullet. I'll give it a sec. I don't know if I want to say that I changed these sprites, but maybe I did that before. If we jump up here, we now have the three. Ignore the dragon. We have the three that should combo with each other. So it's going to be an elongated bullet that shoots faster. A diamond. So the bullet speed's faster. The actual shots themselves should be fast, but then the bullet speed gets slowed down because of the diamond. So it should just be a normal paced bullet that shoots relatively fast. And there it is. There's the diamond-shaped Gungeon bullet with the flames around the edge to signify that it is the Mega Man. And this does quite a significant amount of damage. You'll see here that we'll dust this boss pretty quick here. And dusted. Nice. And then I don't think I included anything else over here. I think it's still just the same showcase screen. Yep. Still just the same showcasey screen here. So let's go ahead and kill ourselves, because I do want to show off the other combos and that they do work. Just really quick. I mean, I like that I was experimenting around, because believe it or not, I experimented around with a couple of things that I will go into. So the first being, well, let's just show off the diamonds first. So you'll notice they're actually relatively slow. You can see the bullet sprites. And then if we go get the Gungeon, I think it'll even out. Yeah, so now they move fast. And then if you just want to shoot, and you'll notice that it changes like the muzzle flash as well as the sprite here. And then you can get them in any order. They'll always work. I mean, come back and get this. I don't know why that little brick respawn. I guess I have to make it so it doesn't respawn in between rooms. But yeah, and that's how we get to the combo that way. We'll do it one other way here, just to kind of showcase it off, because right now essentially it's all programmed in manually, which is definitely not the way to go. Oh, I mean, never mind. I guess I accidentally I have a saver and loader here, I guess, which I need to fix. Let me see if I can't run it one more time. I think I have to reselect it because it's a different thing entirely. Maybe. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Hello, welcome back. 2 seconds here, I'm gonna get it back. Oh, OBS. Capture specific window. My Godot project. There it is, it's back. Okay. Let's just, yeah, real quick, let's get them in a different order here. So let's go Gungeon first. I think there's one other, oh, so the Mega Man bullet, I think made it so that your shots only deal 1 damage instead of 2. So right now, everyone's shots deal 2 damage. And that was because I wanted it to essentially be a damage downgrade, but like a speed upgrade. So yeah, there's just the normal Gungeon bullet. Let's go this, because we've never seen this combo. Oh, I accidentally clicked off my window. We've never seen this combo put together. So there's just super fast. Then we'll put it in here. We get that. And it makes the 3 of them. You'll notice it shoots way slower now. So hey, there's the combos. They're all working perfectly, except for the dragon. And that's all that I accomplished on my game. So let's talk about that, right? Let me go ahead and pull up a window here. Make sure I pull up. Yep, there we go. That is the window that I would like to pull up, please. Thank you. Nope, not me. I mean, I can be in it if you want, but. Okay, yep, there we go. So let's look at last week's schedule here, because every day I updated it. Day 1, I did try to do Guppy's head. Now, the issue was, because I guess I can show you in game. Let me come back here to our actual game. So I wonder if we do game capture. Yeah. Except this is kind of not the right size. Sorry, this is very, very, very rough video, but that's okay. Somehow it doesn't match the size of my monitor, but whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at our level here, right? We'll just go back to our very first level. We're going to go ahead and add in the Guppy's head power up. Okay, because I did create a Guppy's head power up. Oh, I remember what I did. So I was I just attached it, instead of making a power up, I attached it to the actual bullet itself. So let's just look up. I was just trying to program in the flies. Now, I had to use an array for them to try and find the closest enemy and like fly towards it. But for some reason, I just could not get this small little fly to work. There he is in the, well, I sure as I click play, like play the scene, but you can't see it. So this fly, I mean, I can open up his code here for any of you who are good at Godot. This is the code. basically what happens is when you shoot out of the gun. So let me go into the bullet or the bullet. And basically, this is the fly that gets created from the bullet, and the bullet passes the fly specific directions about where the closest enemy is from the bullet's essentially death location. So we go into our bullet. Okay, please. Play your bullet. I'm kind of mainly organized, but sometimes I'm not. So, like, we load in the guppy fly. Here's my function to find the closest enemy. Here is creating the enemy, and then giving the enemy essentially what it needs to travel towards the enemies. But it wasn't working for me, and I spent hours on this just playing around with code. I couldn't even get it to not error for a solid 3 hours. So by the end of the day, I didn't have a working guppy head, and it just wasn't looking too bright. So what happened the first day, cancel off the guppy head, cancel off the flies. And I was like, well, suck. And I didn't have time to do the whole cosmetic bullet thing where the bullets, when they hit something, they turn into the little walking bullets. That one shouldn't be hard, but still, I didn't do it. I did change the effects for the diamond block, though, and we did get those effects going. So Tuesday, I added in the worm bullet as well as the Mega Man bullet. I didn't add in the synergies with the worm bullet yet. I added in all the synergies with the Mega Man bullet, but I didn't add in the second half of the Mega Man bullet, which is if you aren't shooting, your character charges up like Mega Man, and then your next shot is an empowered shot, and then you go back to the super fast shots. I just didn't get around to making it. Nothing super complicated there, I feel like I can accomplish that, but I just didn't get around to it. Now, these ones, I didn't finish it. I was playing around. I was trying to get them to stick. Now, I got them to stick, but not to travel with someone, which is just difficult. So there's a lot of things that I'm just like struggling with when in regards to the worm bullet that I'm kind of going to put it on hiatus right now just because I can't figure it out. I have to look more into it, get more comfortable with Godot. Mega Man bullet shouldn't be that hard. But that's why those are yellow circles, because I put them in, but it didn't technically work. Wednesday, I didn't work on the game at all. Thursday, I didn't work on the game at all. Friday, I didn't work on the game at all. Now, it's for a lot of excuses I can give it to you, but at the end of the day, they're just excuses, and I really should have prioritized setting aside time to work on these. I did. It wasn't like, oh, I decided to do nothing but play video games, even though part of it was video games, but I went and hung out. I spent the weekend with my family. That's really it. I just spent the weekend busy doing things with my family and essentially spending the entire day Friday with my girlfriend and with my best friend. So I didn't get anything else done, which explains why when you look at the game, you're like, not a lot has changed. So we have a problem here. The problem is the whole point of these devlogs is to keep me accountable, and I want to be more accountable. And I'm not gonna lie, it's embarrassing to be like, yeah, hey, check it out. All I did, like this is literally all I did in an entire week, was program effects in on a diamond and create 2 essentially half-baked bullets that don't really change anything except the damage and speed of the bullets, and a very funky code that doesn't even work with the dragon bullet. That's it. And that's not, like, at that rate, you're not going to make your game forever. So we're going to do a little self-audit here, okay? I wanted to do this live. I know I already added in something here, so we'll get rid of that. Just because I think this is something not unique to me, right? I think there are plenty of game design people who encounter the same problems. Like, really, when you track what you've done, it's kind of embarrassing. So, but here's the thing. I totally know what I am capable of. And I know just from that week, it taught me a lot that I have so much more to learn about coding and Godot in general. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Just so that I can get better at Godot, I need to prioritize doing about 2 hours of Godot tutorials a day. Now, it's tempting when you start a tutorial because it's essentially a tutorial for a game to be like, oh, I want to change projects. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm going to limit myself to this 2 hours. And hopefully, as I do tutorials each day, it's going to help me out. Also, I just realized that this screen was a little low. So, what can I get done today? Because today is Monday, it's 10 a.m., right? I'm going to take 3 hours to record videos for YouTube, right? Not sure when, but I just want to incorporate that. I do have the whole day to myself. So here's what I'm thinking. We go and I'm just doing this week based on things I know that I can do, okay? So I'm only going off things that I know I can do. So the first thing that I would like to do today is finish implementing whatever, you get it. The dragon bullets, as well as adding in the Mega Man big bullet, right? Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's for each charge up, there's to be a charge up for every single combination you can possibly get. So it's adding on another 4 bullets that I have to code in. It's adding in, and that's just for the Mega Man bullet. Putting the Dragon Ball on everything is also going to be difficult. But I can do it. Like, I know I can do this. Those 2 things I can do. I can't finish the Dragon Bullet because I don't know how, but I can finish the Mega Man bullet and how it works. And I can make it so that, essentially I can make it so that, hey, he charges up. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not going to lie. I might have to look things up because doing the whole charge thing, making so that when he unlocks, he can actually charge and start charging. But hey, I can do that today. That I'm comfortable saying I can do today. Now the next day, and I want to push myself a little bit, right? But I also want to, I don't want this week that just happened to happen again. Now Tuesday, right? So let's just go tomorrow. And I'm only going to do a week here. Okay. I can implement, let's see here. I said I was supposed to work on redoing the boss sprites, right? And the thing is, should I just go in order? Probably of what I was planning on doing. That would be good. I could make a new enemy. It would be very challenging, but I should be able to. In all honesty, it would just take me the entire day. Like literally the entire day. I can do that tomorrow. So new enemy that shoots. And I will just take the whole day and I can make him. For sure I can make him. Because essentially all he is, it's combining the code of the plant that shoots and combining the code of the snail that walks side to side. That's really it. Now, I guess a lot of this is going to be more sprite related now, just because I feel like I want to get better at coding before I add new stuff in code. So let's go ahead and do, I guess what came next. What are some things I didn't finish? The Guppy Head, I'm going to put that on temporary hiatus. The Walking Gungeon Bullets. I'm going to hold off on that because that seems something a little more cosmetic. And I kind of just want to work on the base game. So one thing that makes your game is your own sprites. So all of Wednesday until 4 o'clock, because Cyberpunk 2077 comes out at 4 o'clock, I will be reworking the sprites. Specifically, the player, and then next, the terrain. Now, I do not expect to be able to finish all the terrain at all, but I do want at least a working player on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, I want to do some work, but they're going to be a little less. So I'm thinking Thursday, and I don't expect to finish the terrain here on Wednesday. So I want this to, feel, at least by next week, I want it to feel like it's a little more like my game. So let's go let's just work on terrain sprites a little more. And let's do some new sounds on Thursday. Friday, I think I should be able to get a couple more things done. I mean, Tribal Warrior, I'm thinking I could code that in as well, but I'm not sure. I'm also thinking the Torment here, I could work that in, because really all you're doing is saying, hey, if the players pick this up, like his bullets deal way more damage. Easy. But it also changes every single enemy to be like this darker, heavier hitting enemy. And I like that. But I think before I put in any more power-ups, I should work on getting the base of the game done. So let's create... I'm going to say item rooms, because it shouldn't have any coding really involved. Item rooms, and let's do keys, and let's do locked doors, and let's do sprites a little bit, okay? Honestly, all those things shouldn't take a lot of time. Now, each and every day as well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing 2 hours, but I want to do a tutorial of some sort. Every day, tutorial of some sort. Tutorial of some sort. We'll toss every day. Look at that. Toss. Now, how am I going to fix the problem here that I encountered last time, right? And also, this is getting kind of long, so I don't want to keep this video going on too long. Well, I think my biggest thing is I got really discouraged when I couldn't figure out how to do this. And I was like, oh man, I suck at coding. Like, I'm not very good or whatever. Or I can't do it. And in reality, that's not true. I'm not familiar with Godot. I'm not familiar with the node system. Like, I've made complex games in complex code before. And a lot of my current code is not mine. I'm going to say probably 99% of it, because I did it through a course. It's online code. But that changes. Like, that's how you start out, and then the more you learn, the more your brain puts it together and is like, oh, I can write my own code. And so that, I think that's also why it was easier for me to justify not doing anything Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, just because I was like, honestly, like, I'm not doing code. Like, I can't, or like, I don't understand. So to fix that, obviously, at the end of each day, I've decided I'm going to record a small little tidbit, and I'll actually edit a video for once next devlog, and I will put in all, like, this, we're talking 10 seconds at the end of each day, like, this is what I did, 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 just so that I have a little more accountability. And we're going to see how this week goes with doing the tutorials and with kind of not lowering the workload, but playing more to my strengths, right? Like, honestly, making new enemies, and like, this was a very, these 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, they were very ambitious days to be like, yeah, I can do that. The rest of the days are fine, I feel like, but like, those 2 days in particular, I was like, what was I thinking? Like, later on, it's like 1 power up a day, and it's like, that seems silly, but like, that's kind of where you need to be at. And there's a couple things. When I figure out the guppy flies and the guppy head, I can do the homing shots super easy. So just pretty much as I get better and better, I'm going to be able to do more and more things. Anyways, this is what our first week looks like. I'm not going to plan anything out for the second week or anything. Let's just, today, like I said, I'm going to look up a tutorial. We're going to do a couple tutorials. 2 hours? Okay. I'm a backtrack, right? But like, I want to do tutorials, maybe not 2 hours worth of tutorials. That's actually a lot. But hey, I want to do tutorials each day. And also not like a 10-minute tutorial, right? Like, let's find a happy medium, like an hour to 2 hours of tutorials. And I will finish implementing the dragon bullets and adding in the Mega Man big bullets. It's going to take some time, but I can do it. That's probably going to do it for this devlog. I do appreciate the support. Any input, if you're good at Godot, if you saw my homing bullets code and you know what I'm doing wrong, that'd be awesome. Any help is appreciated. Like if you know something or you want to tell me something that's super easy or you just have advice, like you can either comment it below or, you know, you can reach out to me in a personal direct message, you know, really any way that you want. And, you know, maybe we can Discord and you can help me out or you can link me some videos that helped you out. Really, everything's appreciated here. But that's going to do it for this devlog. Thank you all for, you know, the support on these devlogs, but also just on my main channel. It really would be like a dream to do this for a living. I think it's really fun. 1 or 2 viewers isn't gonna cut it. While I do appreciate the support, but we'll see where I can take this and where I can go with it, and we'll see if I can't have more to show next week. But until then, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will see you next Monday. Or if you watch my gaming content, I will see you today and tomorrow. All right. See ya.